Now, ordering your iPhone 17 is just days away, and if you're like me, as soon as you get your iPhone, you want to make sure that you have a protective case to protect your investment. Let's face it, these things are expensive, especially with all the new features. The camera quality on this device is absolutely amazing, and it rivals that of professional DSLR or movie cameras that you see in the industry. So in today's video, we're going to start kicking off a series of videos that covers accessories. And today, we're going to take a look at the AOHI, again, iPhone 17 Pro Max case. And this is a unique test because one of the things that we're going to do, they sent me something really cool. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. This is an egg. Yeah, it's an egg in a protective, I don't want to know if you want to call it goo or gel, that actually that's what's in your case. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this egg and see if the egg survives, because this coating that you see here, this yellow stuff, is actually inside of the case. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check out the case. Now, the AOHI case is pretty interesting. It comes in one of the largest boxes I've seen for a case, but they have a lot of stories to tell here, or a story to tell. When you open this up, you have your case here on the side, and then what you see here is all these details about the actual protective nature of their technology. Let's go ahead and, by the way, it has some of this, I would call it gel, yellow gel here on the side that you can check out. I got a larger container of it. And this is what the case looks like. So let's talk about some of the standard features, and then we'll go into some of the advanced drop protection features that it has. First of all, you have MagSafe charging, which is going to be great. You then have a TPU type frame around it, right? This is a polycarbonate back, right, with nice protection for your camera. You have great cutouts here. And the one thing that I'll highlight is that it has this shock impacting gel that's going all the way around. You can see it there, that yellow thing. And that's what we're going to be testing. We're going to drop an egg and see if the egg survives. And by the way, we're going to crack that egg open to prove that it's not boiled either, because, you know, some people play games, right? There's not going to be any magic editing going here because you're going to see me do everything real time. So I'm going to go ahead and take my iPhone 17 Pro Max, put it in the case, right? And a couple things that you're going to be able to see here is, first of all, it has great protection. Look, notice how much protection you have around the actual screen itself, which if the phone were to fall like this, you're going to be well protected. On the back, it also has great protection where it has the cameras, and then you'll notice that this is raised as well, which is going to give you a lot of camera protection in the event that you drop it or place it down. So, you know, you don't have to worry about your lenses getting dirty or potentially scratched, which I like, because as you look right here, there's still some, I would say, part of that comes above the lenses, which is really nice. It has some buttons. One button here, very clicky. Hear that? And then you have 3 other buttons here that you can click on. All of them very responsive. All of them have this clicky stuff to it. Listen to this. All right? So I like the responsiveness that you have there. And then again, you have that MagSafe feature where, you know, if you need to connect something to this, if you want to be able to put this like on your car, you'll be able to just attach it. So what they claim is incredible drop protection. So what we're going to do is they gave me, let me show you what I have going on here. They gave me a whole bunch of their goo. And I tried putting it on an egg. There's actually an egg down here. Let me show you. See how the egg's right there? It's an egg. Nelda's going to kill me. We just went to the grocery store and we picked up some eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the egg and make sure that it's fully protected. I'm just going to do one of these things, right? It's like you're making bread. I'm going to go over it just like this. And then what I have is a shot glass there that I'm going to show you that this is actually a normal egg. It's not boiled. It's not anything at all. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it. Right, we're going to drop it. I'm going to drop it like from here down and see what happens, and we'll see if it remains protected. If it cracks or it's crushed. All right, so that's kind of looking pretty distributed. Let's do this a little bit more. You can see what's going on here. I will switch over to the overhead so you can see a little bit about this. Let me move things out of the way. You can see what I'm doing, and you can see that it seems to be pretty distributed. Right there is probably a spot that's not well distributed. So what I'm going to do is just rule it a little bit more to make sure that it's distributed everywhere. Not too much on one side, not too much on the other. And again, this is pretty sticky, right? And the whole point is that this is protecting your phone on the sides. And typically when a phone falls, many times it falls on its side. A lot of times. The other times it could fall in the front. But it's going to absorb the impact so that your phone doesn't get damaged. So what we're going to do, so you can see how close I am to the camera. And right now, I would say between the camera and my hand, there's probably about 3 feet, of distance. So that means you think about if you're holding your phone on your side, like if you think about by your pocket level, and you're going to put it in your pocket and you miss, it hits the floor, that's about 3 to 4 feet, right? So this should be pretty accurate. And then I have my shot glass here that we're going to use to see if it survived or not. All right, so I'm going to have it right here. I'm going to drop it. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Ah, it bounced twice. And on the second time, I heard a crack. Let's see. Did it crack? I think it cracked. Let's see. All right, you saw that it bounced 2 times, which I didn't expect it to bounce. But we're going to go ahead and remove all of this goo and see if it survived. Because it bounced. Did it survive? Did it survive? No, it didn't survive. All right. The first time it survived, it actually bounced a couple times. And then the last time I heard the crack. And I wouldn't expect your phone to bounce as many times as this thing did, but I thought it was pretty cool that it bounced. But you get the point, how much protection there's here. So you can see that this is a real egg. I'd say that it passed the first 2 impacts, and on the third impact, that's where we ran into trouble. So you can see where the crack is there. So that was a good scientific experiment, if I could call it scientific. And anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do with this goo, but I think I may do other experiments. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm trying to think about if I 3D print something, can this actually survive in something that's 3D printed? Gotta think. So, guys, that was the AOHI case for the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and they have the full line, guys. And they have also these cases available for other phones as well. There's a lot of other devices that you can really take advantage of when it comes to versions and things like that. And again, if you're looking for ultimate protection and you're looking for a case that's going to be protected, it's going to protect your phone, then this may be the way to go.